Hi everyone, welcome back to the Hearts podcast. I am your host, Tabitha, and I have the space for energy, creativity, and designing a life that actually feels as good as it looks. And today, we're getting into something that everyone wants to know more about, and that is how millionaires and high-level creators use creativity to build insane levels of wealth. I'm talking about the secret sauce that make visionaries like Elon Musk, Oprah, and even artists turned entrepreneurs like Rihanna and Vera Wang absolutely unstoppable. Hint, it's not about grinding 24/7. It's about creative problem solving, intuition, and getting into a high frequency state where ideas, money, and opportunities just flow. So if you've ever thought, I'm creative, but can I really make millions from this? Babe, the answer is yes. You could not have convinced me in my first year of business I would make 100K as an artist. But it happened, and now I truly believe we can unlock some wealth codes. And today I'm breaking down exactly how. Disclaimer, I am not in any way a financial advisor, nor do I particularly lean towards chasing wealth as a requirement in life. I am more about conscious design and finding your purpose, but a little sprinkling of wealth could help us all, right? So this is what this podcast is all about. Okay, so let's go. Millionaires think like artists, not robots. Here's the thing. True wealth isn't built from just working hard. It's actually built from thinking differently, by seeing possibilities where others see limits, by creating. It's conscious creation. It's conscious design of your life. Let's have a look at the wealthiest people in the world. Steve Jobs, for instance. He didn't invent computers. He reimagined them with artistic precision. Rihanna, she used her creative vision to go from musician to billionaire with Fenty. Vera Wang, she didn't even design her first dress until she was 40. Everyone talks about this. And now she runs a fashion empire doing something she absolutely loves. So what do all of these people have in common? They have leveraged creativity, not just skill, to make money flow. And you can do the exact same thing. Frequency is everything. Millionaires protect their energy like it's gold. So let me tell you a little secret. Wealthy people are obsessed with energy management. And that is why I talk about creative design of your life all the time and ensuring that your space and your energy is managed. It's yours. No one can touch it. You are creatively designing your life. Millionaires know that their creative power, their ability to see opportunities, to solve problems, and attract abundance is directly linked to their frequency. And when I say frequency, I mean their thoughts, their emotions, their environment, and their daily rituals, which is something that I harp on and on about in this podcast as well. So everybody knows you can't create wealth from a low frequency state. It's very unheard of. That's why the richest, most successful people have daily rituals that help keep their energy high and their creativity flowing. Morning visualization is massive. Oprah, who I'm not a huge fan of, but she credits visualization as one of the biggest wealth building tools. She mentally sees her success before it happens. And so many other artists talk about this. That takes a certain amount of creativity and visualization to do. Jeff Bezos, for instance, he uses creative playtime. He takes hours just to think and dream because your biggest ideas don't come when you're overwhelmed. So you need to get yourself into a flow state of feeling underwhelmed or calm and at peace. And that's when you look at frequency colors, you look at the greens, you start getting yourself into a space where everything feels calm. Mindful movement is something that's really important. Somatic arts is huge in what we do in our practices, and that's about releasing things from your body that are not, they're not harnessing good energy in your body. Artists like Marina Abramovic swears by movement, and she swears by breathwork to tap into creative flow. Journaling and idea dumping. Every billionaire that I've ever studied writes down their ideas constantly because their mind is a gold mine when you listen to it. And they know that journaling is a huge way of tapping into their thoughts and their unconscious thoughts. The wealthiest people prioritize creative flow over hustle. Let's debunk the biggest myth about wealth creation. You do not necessarily have to work harder. You just have to work more differently. So millionaires and creatives who make serious money do not spend all day reacting to emails. This is something that I need to take on board. Admin is huge. They don't work in environments that drain them, and they don't overthink every little decision. They move on very quickly. Instead, they design their lives around their creative peak states. Billionaires like Richard Branson start their day with play. He actually kite surfs before work. I mean, that's a dream, right? Anything to do with the ocean. Jack Dorsey, who was the original founder of Twitter, he blocks off entire days just to think. Putting your brain in a space where you get brain breaks is huge. It's such a powerful way of you relaxing your mind. And that's why meditation is so important, and why I really believe in the practice of using art to focus your mind or to take yourself away from your everyday struggles. There are other artists that build creative routines that allow their best work to flow effortlessly. So it's not actually about time, it's about energy and alignment, which is something that I really do focus in these podcasts on frequencies, aligning yourself with things that are really important to you and aligning yourself with your true purpose. So how can you start using creativity to attract wealth right now? Well, you already have everything you need to start making your creativity work for you. But let's break it down and make it a little bit practical. Here's a 3-step millionaire morning ritual to get your creativity and wealth frequency on point. Energy first, step 1. So before you even touch your phone, move your body. I want you to dance. I want you to stretch. I want you to breathe. I want you to get out of your head and into flow. Somatic arts is huge for this. We focus on harnessing the movement state in order to release things, because you know that once you release that out of your body, it's out of your body. If it sits in your body, it's there all day sitting stagnant. So don't touch your phone, start breathing, get out of your head, do a jiggle in the kitchen. I don't care what you're going to do, but you're just going to get rid of some of that energy and you're going to get out of your head. Step 2 is closing your eyes and seeing your wealth. What does your $1 million creative business look like? I want you to feel it in your body. And this is creative visualization 101. You can do this by writing it down. You can do it by thinking about it, but you have to start tapping into the creative mindset that you've got. And that is by visualizing and getting in touch more with ways of artistically connecting. The step 3 that I want you guys to do is a creative flow practice, which is 15 minutes. So maybe choose a weekend to start this. I want you to do anything creative first thing in the morning. I want you to write. I want you to paint. I want you to draw. This sets the tone for a day of inspiration and opportunity, and it allows you to be playful. It allows you to be fun. It allows you to tap into that part of you when you were a kid and art was the only place that you weren't judged. This is one of the reasons why I always have morning meditative rituals in our Hearts Academy, because art is one of the only places that people can go to feel inspired without feeling judged. So, pro tip, I want you to keep a notebook near your bed. This is the best money that you will ever spend, because money making ideas come when you least expect them. And having a notebook next to your bed, you can do little creative exercises, you can journal things, you can do whatever you want to make sure that you're getting in touch with that flow state. All right, now it's your turn. How are you going to use creativity to build your dream life? What rituals, what colors, and what habits are you bringing in to support your wealth frequency? I want you to think about that today and take some of the podcasts that I've talked about with frequencies, with colors, and just start infusing that into your life in a really simple way. I want to see what you're creating. I love seeing what people create. I say it again and again. Please DM me, send me what you've done. It's really inspiring. I love when I hear stories about people that have shifted something in them by using arts. And if this episode hits, share it with a creative bestie who needs to hear that they're also sitting on a gold mine of ideas and they can be the next Vera Wang, waiting to turn their creativity into wealth. I believe in you, and I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me again on the Hearts podcast. And if you want to join the Hearts Academy, please join us. It's a beautiful community. We're doing meditative classes, somatic arts classes, and tapping into our creativity to design our best life.